already know what time it is. It's time to do this hair, finally. I have not retightened my hair since the Tiny Locs experience back in May. That was into May. We're pushing 3 months, okay? Oh, I know you see that. Look at, whole finger is through. It's time. Edges looking a mess. Hair is dry. You can't even see my parts. Usually you can see something, but you cannot even see them things. It is time. Everywhere I can stick my entire finger through. It's time. I've been waiting. I try to go every 2 months. Since it's August, next time will be in October around my 5-year Loc anniversary. What? And then December, perfect for Christmas. Then we'll go February, April, June, August. So I try to do it every 2 months because those are like some big moments for me in those times. Some holidays, birthdays, everything like that in the mix. So I was a little off this time because I retied it for the Tiny Locs experience, but now I did have to wait almost 3 months for my birthday. I won't be doing it again. Before we hop any further into the video, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Keke J, and over here we're doing a little mix of everything on this channel. We're not putting ourselves in one box. So if you like a little bit of everything, this is the channel for you. Today we're doing locks, we do beauty, lifestyle, tech content, we do a little mix of everything. So if you like any of that, consider subscribing and turn on that bell so you don't miss future content. And if you are returning, welcome back, my lovelies. Love y'all down, and I love the new people too, so welcome. If you have been around for a little bit, y'all know that I stick with the Dark and Lovely Go Intense Original Black. This gives me that just vibrant, rich, nice sheen. My hair does not look terrible at all, but my hair is naturally a 1B, so when I'm in the sun, I can see a difference from my roots to the dyed areas. And if you are unaware, I did bleach my ends brown a couple years ago, and some of those are starting to peek through a little bit as well, but not nearly as bad as when I was doing the blue black dye. That was a drastic difference. So this one is literally like a natural looking black, and I'm here for it. So, but I got 3 packs because 2 is not enough. Your hair is longer or thicker than mine, I consider getting another pack because I be trying to cover them things from root to ends, okay? And I cannot stand running out. If you are unsure, get an extra one. Maybe you can take it back if it's unopened, or just save it for next time. But sectioning my hair into 4 sections. Ooh, y'all, I'm so ready to get up in here. Got my little hair bows. It's just something about getting that first interlock through that first lock. Oh, a retie just gets me all the way together. And to think, like when I first started, I was literally retying every 4 weeks. Now it's every 2 to 3 months, it feels. So a little bit here. But of course we are doing this as well in preparation for my birthday. It is August 19th. I got some plans on how I want to do my hair, my photo shoot and all of that. So I will be vlogging that experience, doing the behind the scenes. Boo Bear is gonna take the photos for me. We actually have backdrops mounted in the garage, so we got everything. And I told y'all in the last video, I got that spotlight adapter to my light, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna look. My dresses get here tomorrow. I know I'm pushing it, but I kind of was being lazy with trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I had one idea in mind that did not work out this time, but I might save it for next, and I won't be sharing it because I need to do that for my next birthday. Lord willing. So shake it up till it mixes, apply it, wait for 30 minutes, then we'll wash it out. I'll probably actually do that on camera too, because y'all, Miss Red is here and she is taking me out. So if I'm looking a little sluggish, that's why. But yeah, I'm so excited. Hopefully the photos turn out how I'm aiming for. But I'm gonna go ahead and hush up so we can breeze through this. Let's get into it. And y'all, I'm so excited to get started. I have been waiting on this, but of course we starting at the nape of the neck, and then I work my way down to the roots, making sure each lock is saturated, no lock left behind. But I usually like to hold off on dyeing if I can, but I feel like based on my roots and some of the ends starting to peek through, I was like, okay, yeah, definitely want to dye this, especially for my birthday shoot. Now for my next session in October near my Loc anniversary, y'all, can you believe we're gonna be 5 years? I cannot. But I probably won't dye them then, just to give it a break from dyeing, and then maybe just follow up back in December for, you know, New Year's, you know, just fresh color for the new year. Now I used 3 bottles this time. I literally used the entire 3 bottles. As my hair grows, I'm probably gonna need to get 4 just to make sure, you know, everything is saturated, because that color can run out pretty quickly in those bottles. So use your discretion. I always recommend buying more than what you think you may need and just save the next one for next time if you have extra. But I am finished. I put my hair in 3 sections and I'm gonna put on 2 plastic caps. I thought I bought the super huge ones, but I did not. So I'm doing 2 and I'm gonna wait for 30 minutes and wash that out. It says rinse, but I had to wash with shampoo. And we'll come back for the retightening. No ma'am, y'all are not about to get me with that copyright strike, but just know that I was grooving. But do y'all see this color? Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I was talking about. That rich, vibrant, shiny black. That's what I was going for. But I already did the back off camera and a little bit on the side, but I gotta show you what she's looking like. Definitely crispy. Y'all know I love it crispy, and this was well overdue. But we're going in with my rat tail comb, some clips. I'm using my lock booster, y'all. I swear by this at this point, and some water, of course. So moving on to this row, we're just going to apply some of that product, and then I am going to go in and straighten up the part just a little bit if it needs it, and then we'll get to interlocking. And of course I do the 2-point rotation, but of course I will show you a little bit more in the detail as we go along. I also have more detailed tutorials on my channel, and the playlist, it is all under, I believe it's called Retightening. So if you need more in-depth tutorials, be sure to check that out. But this is just a side note. I want to thank everyone who has watched my latest video. We brought back reacting to Microlocs TikToks, and it felt so good to get back to that. It was definitely long overdue. But also I've been seeing a lot of comments regarding Microlocs extensions. Now some of y'all might not like me for this, and that's totally fine. But my thing is, if it's not on your head, don't worry about it. If someone wants to get extensions or extend their locks, that is okay. That's what they want to do, and so be it. I don't understand why people worry so much about what someone else is doing on their head, and it does not have any direct effect or correlation to you. If somebody want to get extensions, you do that, baby. If that's what makes you feel great, you do that. I'm all for what makes someone feel great and beautiful, and if that's the route they choose, that is the route that they choose. If you disagree with it, that's fine. Stop worrying about other people's heads and worry about your own. I swear I cannot stand the natural hair and lock police. Leave them alone. So that is just my word on that. Thank you for listening. But it needed to be said, and I said what I said. And if you see here on this next lock, we are at a Y. So we do not need to go from top to bottom. That will create a hole. So I'm going from my face back to the back of my head. And I'm just gonna complete the 2-point rotation, face away to the back, north to south. So if I'm looking at a compass, east to west, north to south. That is what I do. And I believe I got in about 4 to 4.5, maybe 5 rotations in. I had a lot of new growth, y'all. It was well overdue. But I just continue doing this until I complete my entire head. Look at that crispiness. And due to all of the new growth, this took me way longer than I thought it would. And plus, as I mentioned earlier, Miss Red was here, so she was definitely slowing me down. I want to say, so I started, let's see, when did I start? The day before, and I think that was at like 7 something when I actually sat down to start interlocking. So I did that for about 2 hours till 9:30. And then the next morning, I got right back up at 7 and started, and I think I finished at like 6 something. I know I was moving slow, and then I took some breaks. I had to, because I just had to get myself together. But y'all, like I said, 4 to 5 full rotations. It was a lot of new growth. So that is definitely what took up so much time, on top of Miss Red. Y'all can't stand her, but she was there and I couldn't do nothing about it. But this is where we're at now, moving on to the other side. And as you can see, when I'm going through, I call that an H, where you can see 2 lines on both sides of the interlocking tool. That is the right way to go. So I'm gonna show you again. That is a whole H. I know y'all see that. So that is the right way to go. Now I'm going, let's see, north to south, and from this angle it's looking like west to east if I'm looking at a compass. So that's what I do. 2-point rotation all the way up until I am done, y'all. And I like to put on a good show to pass the time if I need to catch up on anything. But this day I was watching TikTok, because y'all, I love to binge on TikTok sometimes, especially after I've completed my tasks. So that's what I was doing during this time, because it was a perfect time to do that. And I want to know, how long does it take for you to do your retightening sessions? Do you do them yourself, or do you have someone else do them? Let me know in the comments. And I know at this point it's only gonna take me even longer as my hair grows, which I'm like, I don't sometimes it just takes too long, but I do need to stay up on my maintenance sessions. So I know if I would have went at the proper time, look at her, tired. It definitely would have been cut down, and maybe if I wasn't on that monthly thing. But it's okay. But we're finishing up on the last one here, and I am so ready to be done. My goodness. But I can say, the way my scalp is feeling, I feel renewed. I got a good wash in, I got a good dye in, and a good retightening. Don't worry, I'll link all of the products I use below, and also a link to my LTK, which pretty much has links to everything that I use, whether it's hair products, fashion, tech, anything, fitness, it's all there. But y'all, I'm done. Praise the Lord. But I am definitely rethinking my choices here, but it's all worth it. Here are the results. Oh, look at how thick my hair is looking. I cannot. I am so just in love with how my locks are looking. They're growing. They're looking healthy. They're just everything. I can't believe it. So I'm very thankful for the journey and how far I've come. 5 years are literally right around the corner, y'all. I cannot believe that. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is the retight eating or what? I know she is. But if you haven't already done so, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that bell so you don't miss the next video, which is the BTS of my birthday shoot. We're doing hair, makeup, photo shoot, all of that. So make sure you don't miss that. And I will catch y'all there. Bye.